So basically, I had a situation occur. And that situation was that my car had to be taken in for maintenance, and also because it was out of inspection. And it was like basically fucking one step away from the junkyard. And to be honest, it should be in the junkyard right now because the repairs I did on my car cost $2.5 grand, and that's probably more than the car's worth. But let's go ahead and forget that. I got the car fixed, but my car was in the shop. It was like 110 fucking degrees. I had like some I had some other, like, I forgot even what it was, some other bullshit going on. I needed to talk to somebody. It was some like responsibility I had to do. My dad was sick, and on top of all that, I remember like I didn't get a call back from my dad, and this was at like, I don't know, fucking 4 p.m. because like I called my dad and I'm like, yo, so what's up with the car? Like, are they gonna have my car ready or not? And he didn't answer, and so like I'm fucking freaking out. So I'm walking like literally miles over to his house in the 110 degree heat. It's fucking sun's out, and that's the only thing that's out. I'm dying, and I get over there. He was fine. He just fucking, chilling. And so he hadn't called me back yet. But I freaked out, right? And so I was in a state. I come back home, and I get my dad to drive me back home because the car was in the shop. And I get some food on the way back, and I'm eating the food while I'm in the meeting with the guys from OTK, and I break one of my teeth. And like, all of this shit happens in one day. And it was like one of those things where it was like a reality check where like I realized that my life was completely fucking out of control. Like there was like, my sink was stopped up and there was like just black water in half of it, and I was just using the other side of the sink. There's garbage all over my room. I couldn't do anything because there's just trash everywhere. Fucking my car, like I've driven for like 15 years, right? And for about 12 of those years, if I got pulled over, I was getting a ticket or arrested because I either didn't have inspection, insurance, driver's license, or registration, or all of the above. And so, it was like, it was one of those situations as well. And I was just completely fucking stressed out. And there's like a million other things that like, they're just like kind of like personal things. Like I needed to set up like tax stuff and like investment stuff that I hadn't done. And, and that's like not even accounting for like my teeth and all that. So I had like, I guess what you'd call a fucking midlife crisis. And I got so stressed out and so upset. I realized like I need to like take control of my life, because it's just so like, it's out of control for my standards. And that's saying something. Like, that's really saying something. Like, I'm the kind of person that like, it's like it's like there's something bad happens, like somebody throws up on bed, you just sleep around it, right? Like, it's not a big deal. Like, that's the way I grew up. And so for me, that shit was out of control. And so I was so upset and so stressed out. I realized that I just needed to stop what I'm doing and get my life back on track. And that's what I've been doing. And so that's why I haven't been live. You guys can see right now, I guess I'll just do this. Like, I put this shit on Twitter. Oh my God, bro. Like, I never thought a picture of me cleaning my room would be so fucking controversial. Every fucking 5 minutes, I get a notification, somebody commented on your post. And it's like, well, you know what? If I had depression and I had to clean my room, I would just not go in that room. Why does he have to put a picture of it on the internet? And somebody else, well, you never had depression. You don't understand that. Like, yeah, well, you don't live in Africa and you're not starving. So what are you complaining about, bitch? And it's like, all of this stuff, people are fighting constantly about me cleaning my room. Like, these psychos are in my life. Fucking, and I'm just like, I posted a picture, like, yeah, yo, I cleaned my room. Like, it's been a while, right? It's always been a thing. And, oh my God. Oh, woo! It was a situation. And so I did clean my fucking room. I'll show y'all guys real quick. You guys can see this. I'm not gonna go around the whole thing. Like all that, like y'all need to understand. Like this right here was a hard fought battle. Like that was a war. It was not a battle. That was a fucking war. And then over here I got y'all know what that is. That's steak and potatoes. That's dinner from yesterday night and the night before. And you guys see, like, I got everything fucking cleaned all the way up. Now, obviously, like, there's just too much stuff over there. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we're going to figure that out. So, that's basically where we're at. And so I cleaned this shit up. And like, just for context, like, this shit actually took me, like, 5 hours. Because, like, for example, like, that shit over there, like, let me see, can y'all see it? Yeah, that. Like, having all that be clean took me probably 2 hours. Because there's just, like, a bunch of paperwork, you know, leftover cords, shit like that, etc. And it was just so fucking... It was just a fucking, like, a cock in the ass. And so I had to deal with that, and I cleaned all this shit up. I got my teeth fixed, the tooth that broke. It was a temporary cap, and I needed to get the permanent one put on. I hadn't done it in, like, almost a year. So I called, I got an appointment, and I got it, that's done. And that's going to lead me into, like, well, what's going to happen with the streams, right? Next week, I have dental surgery. And I scheduled an appointment. It's going to happen. I have dental surgery next week. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to recover. I'm not sure. But they're getting a lot of work done. It's I'm a little bit nervous about it, of course. But at the end of the day, it's going to happen. So that's all there is to it. And then a little bit after that, probably maybe a week after that, somewhere around there, I'll be back to streaming. Everything's going to be totally fucking fine. I did not have like a mindset of like, oh, I want to take a break. I want to quit streaming or some shit like that. Like, that's not... Like, I love taking breaks. I love being able to wake up whenever I want and, you know, not fucking do anything all day. Like, sure. But, like, I also like streaming, too. And I'm not really at that position. So that's what's going on. And, I got teeth whitening. I did, actually, because they pulled the fucking ones that were yellow out. They put the ones that are a little bit wider back in. You're right. It's just not the whitening you think. Basically, like, I'm getting a lot done. And it's going to be... like, it's going to be a lot. Like, let me just say that. It's going to be a whole lot. And I'm, again, kind of nervous about that, but it is what it is. So, like, yeah, I plan on being back after I get all that taken care of. There might be a couple of other things I need to do, but, yeah, I'm not quitting or anything like that. It's just, like, again, I had, like, a come-to-Jesus moment where I realized that, like, my life was just, like, completely fucking out of control. I was ruining my life. And it was just so bad that I needed to focus entirely on getting that taken care of, right? That's really where we're at. And besides that, I've tried to eat a little bit more. I've started working out again, and I've been working out every single day. And I'm going to continue doing that. I've tried to move up from eating from 2 meals a day, from 1 meal a day to 2 meals a day, eating a little bit more. And so... that's the plan. I'm going to kind of take this one step at a time. Like, obviously, like, you know, everybody's doing that Camp Canute stuff. Like, I'm not ready to go, like, fucking full whole hog into it. But, you know, just I'm going to take it at my own pace and then kind of step things up and take things seriously as I feel like they should be taken seriously, right? And that's it. And so that's what my plan is. And, that's where I'm at. And so I just trying to get control back over my fucking life. And, you know, like a bunch of like little stuff, like I got my car fixed. Holy fuck, bro. Like, so I go to Jiffy Lube, and I go to the Jiffy Lube, and they say that they don't do inspections because the guy at the Jiffy Lube quit. What a surprise. Everybody's quitting. Good idea, by the way. You have to work out there. It's 100 fucking degrees. I'd quit too. And so I had to go to another Jiffy Lube. And they said, it's going to be an hour, and I have to wait in my fucking car. And, like, I don't want to have my car idling for an hour. This shit's from 2001. Like, bro, this is, like, that shit's going to kill my fucking car. It's going to kill my battery. But I did, right? And so I sat out there in the fucking heat. Like, I was literally getting cooked. And I came back, I went to Chipotle with Zach, and I realized that I had a headache. I didn't realize this. I got fucking dehydrated because I was sweating so much from the fucking heat, even with the AC on. It was awful, man. And so, deserve a new car? I might get a new car. We'll see what happens. But anyway, yeah, it's a motherfucker. And so that's what happened. And I had to sit out there for an hour. And then I found out that since my my registration was like out of date by like years, I had to talk to the tax office. I had to take it directly to the tax office. And so I went over there. Luckily, one of the police officers recognized me, and so I talked with him for a while, and I got my shit taken care of. Everything was fine. And so car's fixed, car's taken care of, everything's okay. And so everything's fine now. I just, again, need to get a few other things taken care of, and I want to make sure I get things under control with my life, and that's been basically what the concern has been. And extreme privilege. To be fair, he told me that they were closed, and he just told me where to go because they do like drive-through processing of documents. It's not like he was like, let me take you to the front of the line, Asmongold. There was no fucking line. I just had to leave and go somewhere else. He just told me where to go, and that's about it. And so that's where I'm at. Let me think if there's anything else that's been going on. I clean, like, the thing is with my house, right, is like there's just so much stuff in my house. It's like you're rearranging. Like, imagine you have 5 rooms and 50 things, and like you can only hold 5 things in each room. Well, 1 or 2 of the rooms is going to be cluttered, right? And like that's the situation that I'm at right now, because like so much of my house has like just like clutter and stuff in it. And so I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but I cleaned my I threw a lot of it away, right? But there's just still more and more and more and more and more. And anyway, garage sale, get a new house. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I got like my bedroom cleaned up because like honestly there was still like, so I had like a sinus infection from like last year whenever I wasn't streaming. It was like during whenever I had COVID, and there was a bunch of like blood everywhere on like the napkins and like paper and shit like that I was like laying in bed like blowing out of my nose, and it had just been there for like a year. And so I cleaned all that shit up. I got all that taken care of, and it's done, thrown away. Like, a room is clean again, and it's fine. So it's like, yeah, I just sleep with it. It's not a big deal to me, right? I mean, like I said, one thing, man, is that no mere mortal can live with Asmongold. Like, I'm a fucking animal, okay? And like, that's not, the shit's not going to change. But at the same time, it needs to be a little bit mitigated, because again, it was just becoming it just was stressful. It was like there's so much going on. It was fucking stressful. I cleaned everything up. I got everything taken care of. There's like fucking like bugs and shit in my bathtub, in my shower. I don't know how bugs keep getting in there, but I got that taken care of too. That was fucking annoying. And so, and like I would just shower with them, right? And I wouldn't really give a fuck, but it was just too much, man. It was too fucking much. And, sure, buddy, no, as I said, like, what do you expect? Bro, what do you expect? Like, this is the way I live. Yeah, it's the way I live. That's not normal, not gonna lie. No, it's not. And like the thing is, it was just too much. It was too much, and like, so I'm trying to get a lot of it under control. I'm trying to get it taken care of and like fucking fix my life. And I that's done. The room's done. This room's done. Fucking my teeth are getting fixed. I'm working out again. Car's fixed. I'm fixing my fucking investment stuff. I've got other shit that's getting taken care of that's like more personal. Don't want to talk about. We're fixing all of this, and I'm so fucking tired of it. This is just fucking annoying. Like, I like my room a lot more when there was like nothing in it, to be honest. I'm very much a minimalist. I don't like to have a lot of things. That's why I put everything up on the wall or something like that. I don't like having things. They're annoying. And so yeah, that's where we're at. I'm just trying to get my shit back together, and then we're gonna be back to streaming, and everything's gonna be normal, and it's gonna be fine. That's where I'm at. Is maintaining progress? It's really not. My room's been clean for 2 weeks now, and there's really no garbage here. It's literally 2 days worth of garbage. That's it. It's actually easier for me to maintain things because it's like it only takes you a few minutes to do it. Yeah, it's no big deal. How are the plants? The plant is fine. The first one it died whenever I went to LA. It just fucking died. It was I don't know what I did wrong, but the other one's okay. I'll show you. Like, why not? There it is. So it's chilling. Obviously, like the plants. Holy shit, bro! Like, there was a wasp. Oh my god! But he's on the outside of the window, man. Like, I got scared. I got so fucking scared. There's 2 of these I hate wasps so much, man. Oh man, I love killing them, man. Watching them die there's something special about that for me. I love it. I know I sound like a psycho saying that, but I hate them so much. I love killing them. I love it. It feels so good.